Okay, my other stream up. Give it like 30 seconds or so, and then it should pop up. Okay, I'm gonna see you then. I'm in the stream right now. Bye bye, guys. Hope you enjoy. Bye bye. No, don't step on my. Fuck off. Okay. I haven't these wheels. Okay, I gotta get myself set up. Cool, man. I need to think about putting this big old coat on. Okay. Get some vampire going on here. Oh my. Look at my tablet is. Whoa! He's breaking. The vampire biting that thing. I enjoyed that. Okay, I'm gonna get this game going, and then I'm gonna go back to my Gamecaster. Just sit here and chill out for a little bit. Oh. I'm happy for the sub, whoever it was. My content is all over the place. But a lot of it's just, old 90 game playing in that. There's very new games I might play in that, but a lot of the stuff is. I've been playing Monster Hunter Rise a little bit. Not too bad. I think I used to use it because I used to play Monster Hunter World on the controller, and that was a little bit different than playing with mouse and keyboard. Don't have my mic on. What I was saying is, I know I tend to go 90s. So I was born in the 90s. My childhood was the 90s, so I tend to go in the 90s with the games of that. So Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines was like 98. I got all the Dooms, Doom, 1, 2, Doom 64. I got the Duke Nukem 64. A lot of these games I love to play off and on. I got a couple other games like Monster Hunter Rise, Plasmophobia, got, EverQuest 2, Age of Empires. I intentionally like to play here and there. But other than that, I normally tend to keep it, I have podcasts where I'll just talk about random things. Got in trouble with one of the companies I worked with, and they had a policy saying I can't talk about the company, but I was talking about people at my work. It had nothing to do with the company because the people at the work, they were employees, but I was talking about the people and what they did. Hey, Miles. So what were you trying to say, Miles? Since I could be able to see all the stuff. Because YouTube is sensitized to everything. Yeah, I had to read, I think I told you before, I had to redo my my fan only thing. I was having issues with the ID and that. Because they have to approve of me with ID, and it's basically like PayPal with fans only. Fans Only's huge, though. I was very surprised how many people go on there. I mean, it's ridiculous. No. Go ahead. Yeah, it's a bit ridiculous. I was very surprised. I'm like, holy shit. These sites, people just... Holy cow, there's so many. Okay. Yeah, I see it all the time and that when I'm like looking through like images and that, looking for something, you know, to spank my monkey to and that, and like it's ridiculous. I always see fan only on all these images and that. All these model girls. There's a lot of them. There's every model girl imaginable. Okay, look where I'm at. Parking lot next to the Imperial Hotel. Talk to the Russian. She doesn't have their money. Okay, let's go see what we can do. God, this game looks so cool. I love these graphics. These graphics are always so good. I think it's one of these guys right here. No? Let's fucking kill him.
What?
Oh,
Get away
girl!
from me! Leave me alone! Oh, you do? Well, I don't believe you. You're after my aluminum cans, aren't you? But you're not gonna get them.
This
Just
bitch is
get
crazy.
away. Yeah, I heard that before. Come back with some green. Maybe I'll believe you. Okay. All I know is that old Jim Canville, he's been jabbering about some kind of monster that took him somewhere.
But basically what's
I'm
happening
sick.
is
That's all I know, okay?
There's been a blood illness going around, and ghouls or one of the vampires is spreading it to humans.
Well, you can usually find him down in his alleyway.
And
just
like
across from
the
that
people are
bar
sitting there
over
dying over it, and it's getting attraction of the government with the CDC, these guys over here, and they're trying to get noticed that vampires exist. I guess they're trying to hide it, so you have to figure out how to kill all these people, kill the vampires that are spreading the disease. The fuck? You heard that? It's like, oof. Because the vampires can't die from it, evidently, but like, how's this? Knife just sitting there. I got it.
Fashion bitch send you money. Where is money? No money? Yeah. No.
Oh God! Ain't no cops? All the cops are gonna come out and shoot these motherfuckers? suck you dry, bitch. Oh, no, 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 no. Give you a huge boner, I'm doing it too, bitch. Fuck. Run. That'd be every guy's dream to have some hot chick with a thick ass like this and some nice boobs. They're like, oh, you're a vampire. That's okay. Suck me dry. Give me a massive, huge boner. At least I'll die being happy, I guess. That's funny shit.
What? I can't hear you. Let's talk in my office.
Well, you certainly did better than my bouncer did. Poor dear can't turn his neck to the right anymore. Already had a call from Boris. Wasn't too happy about tonight's son of a bitch. Say, how would you like to get into the club business?
Raise up the damn seat a little bit. Very surprised the chairs are broken on me yet.
Well, to start this club, I've taken out a significant loan from a king bastard by the name of Boris, and every time I haven't been able to make the monthly plus interest, the bastard takes what he feels is a suitable late fee. I've got a club to run, so I'll be blunt. I refuse to fuck that fat misogynistic old man one more time to hold on to the club. So I need someone to eliminate him. Do this, and I'll make you a silent partner. He's at the Empire Hotel, always has a few of the fiercest bully boys standing round trying to out-sneer each other. He's got a short temper, and more than likely he's been drinking for the last 4 hours. Here, key to the penthouse level.
Wow, so she was sleeping with him, some fat old guy. Wow. That's fucked up. That shit happens though. That happens so much when girls get taken advantage of because they look good. These perverted fucking old fucks like to do that shit. I know there's a lot of like rich perverted old guys I keep seeing like on the, you know, I watch certain like YouTube videos and that. Always a perverted old rich fuck that likes to put this dick in everything.
Yes? May I help you?
What the fuck was that? The bar here. The bathroom. Look how far away he's peeing. What the fuck? Dude's been peeing for like 5 days straight. He can't stop pissing himself. I don't know where I'm going, but oh, 4-6. That's the right one. Eek. I don't know if I'm gonna die or not. I'll have to use some strategy, I guess. God damn.
Astanavis, who the hell are you? You are not expected. You got 10 seconds to leave, then I will fucking hit you.
Oh. Now I'm getting shot everywhere. I gotta run, get my ass kicked. Oh god! God, fuck you! Couldn't fucking see anything. Twat. It's really bad about this game, the camera angles are fucking horrible.
What? I can't hear you. Let's talk in my
I'm gonna
office.
finish all this shit because it didn't save. The only thing bad about these games, they don't save.
Well, yes. I've got a clip. He's at the end.
Gotta save them in there. I thought it would save when I go outside the door, but I guess it doesn't. I thought it did. So what's over here? Keep hearing someone trying to hit me. What the fuck? Here. There it is. What the fuck was that? See that guy run across the screen? Look back at my replay. What the? Yeah, I'm about to go kill Boris really quick. I'm gonna feed on that one guy and kill him just to get rid of him. You gotta wait for people to come up and that. Oh, fuck. Whoops. This is pretty creepy ass music, honestly.
I stand up. You are. You got 10 seconds to leave, then I blow fucking.
What the fuck? Punch the motherfucker! This is so fucking stupid. Stop flying around the fucking area, twat! I'm about to go heal up. Actually, I'm gonna see what I have here. Fee! Fee! What are you doing, you fucking twat? I press F! Fuck you! I just press F on the motherfucker! Are you fucking kidding me? What the fuck? I press F. F is feed. The motherfucker didn't do its damn job. Fuck off, you shitty ass piece of fucking dumb fuck gang. Buttons don't even work. Fuck you. God, the most annoying thing ever when shit doesn't work, we press it. Come on, buttons. Do your fucking job. God, it's so annoying. Fucking annoying. Yeah, it's fucking annoying as fuck. Like, I can't do it in speed mode. No motherfucker up here I can't even fucking hit, and I might knock him over. This motherfucker just literally keeps fucking shooting my ass.
Остановить. You are not. You got 10 seconds to leave.
Fucking die, people. Fuck off. He's fucking... Fuck off. How the fuck you shooting me? You shooting through him, fucktard. Wow, just get... God damn, how many motherfuckers are there? Okay, I used them. Get to the fucking door! He died! The fuck's your problem? God damn, games, that'd be so fucking shitty. Fuck this person. Fucking hell. My ass fucking kicked. Because every time you get shot, you're like... And the way you heal up, it takes so fucking long. I don't know how many mafia fucktards there are. Oh, what the fuck you doing, bitch? I want you to jump on him feed. What the fuck? You shoot me through a wall? Fuck you! Fuck you. I'm gonna save right here, actually. Okay.
Hey, stop right there.
I don't think there's any more twats in here. They can kill them all. Open it. Fuck out of here. Okay. How much that was a bitch because... Yeah. Okay, done with that. This club looks pretty cool. It's at a church. Ha! That's funny. It's at a church. That's fucking hilarious. I do like the scene quite a bit. I might play this game a couple times, different characters.
There you are. Finished yet?
What? I can't hear you. Let's talk in my office.
Can't hear you. Let's talk in my office.
Boris? Is that Boris's blood? Guess we're partners then. If you only knew what I had to do over the years to keep this place open. Tell you what, partner. Come in every few days and I'll give you your cut. Here's tonight's. I've got some money to make us. I'll hold your share of the profits. Don't forget to drop by and scoop them up once in a while,
Fucking cool. Now I get some money from her? Fuck yeah. I need money then because I gotta buy a new, I gotta buy a new armor. It costs like 300 and something. So I get some new armor. I think I got enough to get it now, I hope. Where's my wallet at? I have 300 sometimes, okay. I think I can get a new outfit. Where's that fat boy at? Call him Fat Boy. Fat boy. There he is.
Baby girl, I saw you come from down the street and I started praying to I am the Now, that is a legitimate question.
Okay, Miles.
Nah, that's what I like to hear. But it's like this. Baby girl!
Fuck. Getting so close.
Hey, stop right there.
Damn it. What the fuck is this guy doing? Where's this guy running from? What is he doing? Oh, he's walking around with a fucking knife. Let's see, Skyline Apartments. That's not the apartment building. Is it? We'll go there and find out. I don't know if this is or not. Oh, this is a wardrobe mode.
Hey there, Missy. Small world, huh? Yep, after that gallery, I didn't think I'd be able to get a job guarding a room full of Jack Squat from the Boogity Man. But then I get a call offering me this sweet night shift slot, and I'm back in a security game. Ah, well, enough about my lucky break. You here to see one of the bigwigs, Missy? Would that be Sebastian LaCroix of the LaCroix Foundation, or Dwayne LaCroix of Insurrection Baby Formula Company? Okay then. Mr. LaCroix, he told me to expect someone fitting your description sometime tonight. You go right on up. Yeah, you have a good power meeting, or whatever it is you types do up there. Do you need any security? Well, you just ring the front desk and ask for Officer Chunk. That's me, in case you were wondering. Ah, yeah, I get that all the time. The name goes back to my football days. Oh, actually, my fantasy football days. Stationarium. That was this office supply outlet mall I used to watch. Hey, you kids! No skating in the parking lot! That was me.
There you are. I was informed of your presence in the building. Since you're here, I'll take the liberty of assuming you've destroyed the warehouse. This is correct, yes? Most excellent. I had no doubt you'd prove my decision a prudent one. I trust you encountered no impediments to your progress on account of my personnel. That is the answer I like to hear. You've done well, circumstances being what they were. I will admit, not many in your position would have overcome such a trial.
This fucking guy's
don't
an
misunderstand
asshole.
me. It was no fool's errand. You may yet prove to be a genuine asset. It's a bit disturbing the lack of talent within this organization as of late. Tell me, what would you say to doing a bit of reconnaissance for me? Don't be so hasty to inflate your own worth. You've succeeded once, very admirable. But in the grand scheme of it all, an infant stride of progress. If you're looking to make a name for yourself, listen very carefully. There have been whispers, rumors spreading around the Kindred community concerning the Elizabeth Dane, the cargo ship that was towed into port recently. Have you heard of it? The Dane was found out at sea. The reports say it was without crew, but they have yet to report a fate of said crew. The police are investigating the Dane as we speak. Even the Nosferatu have little information on what's been found. However, the reason the ship has caused such speculation is because it was transporting an object called the Ankaran sarcophagus. Now, I'm not one to predicate a decision based on conjecture, so what I need is fact. And more importantly, I need evidence that the occurrences on the Dane were not supernatural in nature, and in no way relate to this Ankaran sarcophagus. You have 3 objectives. 1. I want you to examine the sarcophagus for anything unusual. You may sense something peculiar about the sarcophagus. In fact, many kindred in the city have reported an uneasiness in the air since the Dane's arrival. Do not, under any circumstances, open the Ankaran sarcophagus. Secondly, the police have begun their investigation. Find out what they have concluded thus far. Thirdly, take the cargo manifest for the ship. I want to find out what else it was carrying. The last thing we want is police aware of our existence, so be careful what you do in front of them. And unlike the warehouse, you cannot wholesale slaughter a ship full of lawmen without consequences. Is this understood? None. Oh, and it has come to my attention that you had an encounter with Nines Rodriguez earlier. The man so does love to throw that cretinous charm of his brashly about. What exactly did Mr. Rodriguez say? How uncharacteristic of them. Now that that's out of the way, I trust you're prepared to leave for the Dane. Good. I'm counting on an encore exposition of the talent you showed earlier. Go. And remember, under no circumstances are you to open the Ankaran sarcophagus. We'll talk later. Good. There's a boat waiting for you on the beach in Santa Monica. One more thing. You've been careless lately about maintaining the masquerade. See that you don't attract any more attention.
Blood fart. Fuck that guy. He's a prick. Yeah. Dude's a bit of a prick. Authoritative dick.
Where to?
Where to? Gotta go to the beach front, I guess. Not too sure. It appears something. I don't know why that's not opened up. It's kind of stupid. Okay. Yeah, this game's not really ridiculously long. It sure is fun to play and listen to everybody talk. It's the dialogue that's really good in this game.
Hey, what can I say? You preserved my ass. I truly appreciate you not saying anything, and I want you to know I take care of those who do me favors. So from now on, you need equipment, info, you come see me at my apartment. Don't hesitate. Are you ready? I tell you, that blood you guys got's an amazing thing. Help close up a few wounds. This back alley patch fixed up the rest. I needed that beating. Good reminder not to overestimate my ability. Last time it's gonna happen. Oh, by the way, I paid a visit to our friends on the cliff up there early this morning. ODing's a painful way to go, especially when your kneecaps are on the floor next to you. What can I say? Payback can be a bitch like that.
That's all he has, is a knife. I do like this music though, it's creepy.
Yo, Pally, over here.
Oh, for Christ's sakes. Tell Jacobson if he plans on making editor-in-chief, he's got to start working with me. I can't keep getting him these scoops if he's gonna send high school journalists who don't know enough to wear something that would blend in. Jeez. What kind of Woodstein? Don't think to at least show dressed up like an investigator, a Coast Guard guy, something. Didn't you ever see Fletch? Were they just handing out those diplomas nowadays? Alright, look. I got you a copy of the initial report, and I can get you into the cabin, but you gotta make yourself real scarce after that. Anybody catches you, I don't know you. And no goddamn flash photography, brainchild. Hold up a sec. Hines to Marsh. Hines to Marsh. Marsh, they need you up in the bridge. Over. There. The security room will be clear. Head down the stairs behind you and stay low. When you get down there, wait for me to call off the guy guarding gangway A. As soon as he leaves, get your ass moving, and don't let him see you. I'll give you a couple of minutes, but don't dilly-dally. In and out, okay? Don't forget to stay out of sight. If anyone sees you, you're on your own. Take the stairs up to the security room. There'll be a computer in there. The password is Lighthouse. Lighthouse. All one word. You getting all this? Now get a move on. And don't forget to tell Jacobson I get double my usual fee for this one.
Okay, I'm gonna save right here. I'm gonna make sure for probably not for that long, I'm guessing. 41 minutes. Okay, well, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. I'll take a little bit of a break. I'll be right back. Oh. Oh. Leave me alone. That's about a 10-minute break. Ooh. Okay.
Heinz to Jacobson, Anderson. Heinz to Anderson. Come in, Anderson.
No, you
Come
don't
check
remember
this
that.
out.
I'll
I
talk about
just
some
saw a
past tense
Baleen
stuff. I got
whale.
fired and that, and you trying to pin me
Yeah?
down with all this stuff, and I'm like, Dad, you have to stop talking to me about what I'm doing. I'm 32 years old, and you're still saying this stuff and that. The fuck, why is he coming up here for? And he wants to get into an argument and make up this fucking shit. And now he's getting all mad and that and... Open up the damn door. Yeah, I got fired from job over bullshit. It happens. People gotta make up past tense stuff and say you should have done this, should have done that. It doesn't make any sense. Okay, let me go to... Other status log. Of course. I don't think I have level 3. Oh, 9? Oh, it's Lighthouse. It says, these nuts. It says, these nuts. I thought it was Lighthouse. I don't understand the past tense of people saying stuff and that, because that's what my dad does. He'll like, he'll talk about something, and then he'll... So like, I don't get it. He said it was Lighthouse. Do I have to go to control? Let me go to control. Oh my god, shh. There we go. I don't know if you like be so argumentative about stuff. Something can happen in the past and they like literally... Actually, what? This is what it is. You argue about the past and that and like made up all the shit and that. He says like he thinks I'm not gonna get employed because I have a YouTube channel. And, like I had a YouTube channel for 7 months. Like, the people can't look at my YouTube channel and say, oh, this person unorthodox and that. I mean, I guess I can, but like, it's freedom of speech. I talk however I want to. They can't combat me for how I talk. I don't know if this one's the same one or not. I doubt it is. How's he gonna see me? What the fuck? It's got like retarded. Fuck? Who's around me? Is that all I need? I can't find where that wrench went at. Where did I throw that wrench at? The fucker disappear on me? I fucking did. I threw it over here. This might be an issue. The fucking damn door. The fuck? Why is there cops right there? What the fuck? They were aiming right at me.
Hey, stop right there.
What the fuck? Why is there so many cops? I'm in first person. Get off first person. Everything's annoying me now. He runs so fucking slow in this game. Fuck this stupid ass game, I swear. Hold on. No, I don't want to edit. Go away. There we go. This game's so fucking dumb and how slow you are. You're a vampire, you're like slow as dog shit. You run like a fucking... a pesky person with a broken fucking leg. I just kicked me off? What the fuck? Are you serious? What a piece of shit. Whatever. I'm just going to YouTube and make fun of people. What a piece of shit. Yeah, this is the song I was talking about. It's called Shiver. It's about the anime thing. A zombie. Who wants to have biceps like that? Look how much steroids these motherfuckers take. Why? No one can get that big. I'm sorry. There's no way without steroids. There's no way without steroids you're gonna get that big. That's all steroids. I mean, I'm happy to probably get a little bit bigger than I am just to fill out some triceps and then get my shoulders a little bit bigger. I love Athlete Next. He's such a bullshit artist. Athlete Next is like, do this every day, and all of a sudden you'll like that person in between that person and the other person. There's like barely any difference. You want to know why? It's like a pump. Like you can get a pump and gain enormous amount of size just by being pumped. Like when I'm super pumped in the gym, my arms look like a ½ inch bigger than normal. I love Greg Doucette. Coach Greg is amazing. I listen to everything he has to say because he actually does speak truth. He calls out fitness industry people and that they need to come out and say they're on roids. Like, all these people are on roids. This woman is on steroids. Women do not have legs that fucking big. And, I mean, her legs are actually not that big. They're just that tone. Eat bacon soda? Who fucking eats bacon soda? What the fuck's wrong with the people? There's so many people out there. Oh, I look like that. I got a six-pack in that. I'm like, yeah. How long did it take you to get that shit? How, like, heavy of a diet were you on? Here's what I say about, like, natural people. Here's what it is. Just eat more protein. If you eat your body weight in protein every fucking damn day, and you keep up with a little bit of carbs and sugars and whatever fat to maintain your diet as in how much energy you need, then you'll be okay. People don't do that. People want to talk about fitness and that. They talk about a bunch of people that are obviously on TRT or they done steroids and they only got that big because people can't get... Genetically, it's impossible for everybody to look the same. Not how much steroids people take. People think, oh, you took steroids. Like, if I took steroids, I'd be fucking huge. I would have an enormous amount of muscle on me. Why? Because I have a decent amount of muscle on me right now. And I barely lift weights. I lift enough weights to maintain my body. And then I'm going to prove it this year. So my little journey of this year on my channel is going to come down to this. I'm going to do my exercises based upon what I'm going to do. So I'm going to start do more leg presses. I've been doing a lot of leg presses now. Build up my legs and that. Get my glutes involved. I'm going to do more arms. Get my biceps to grow a little bit. They already, a little bit of size has already happened. I feel like I already dropped a little bit of weight already. I'm going to work on shoulders more. Get my shoulders more thicker than that. It's going to be a process. You hear the same argument all the time. Like I'm getting paid on Thursday for my job. It's my last paycheck. I'm going to have enough money to support myself for 1 month of not being off work. And I'm getting unemployment, and there's a huge chance of me getting unemployment. I already know it is because they terminated me over a fallacy. And honestly, this termination had nothing to do with me 100%. Someone did something that pushed them to get rid of me. That's all I can say. And this person knows who they are, but it doesn't matter because whatever happens, happens. And they target me in my channel saying that I say things. I'm like, well, of course I say things. It's my channel. It's my own personal log. You know, I blog myself, talk about people and that. But now I have to learn not to say names. Well, I won't say names then. Like the person I was that they got me for, I never had a problem with this person at all, so it wouldn't even matter. Other people I had little problems with, but that's what people do. And like I said, it's not like I don't have money to pay for my food for the next month or pay for bills. And that's what it is. So, I mean, like, the chances are saying, like, if I do get unemployment, which I think White Castles know, I'm probably going to get unemployment because it was that's the company I work for and that because of the accusational stuff that happened. They were scared and they're like, well, I don't want this to happen to us. So, they want to let me go over the accusational stuff that this person was evidently saying. They know they couldn't do nothing. That's the basics of it is, so alright, doesn't matter.
Hey.
Huh?
You wanna go to the gym tonight?
No, I already went up there and that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I just chilling. I'm just been streaming for last.
I'm gonna go to the gym tomorrow after I get done with Madison and then.
What time?
Well, Madison gets on the bus at 7:30, so it's probably gonna be.
I mean, like I'm still getting my last paycheck Thursday.
Yeah, so.
It's gonna be like $400 something.
And when you go to the bank and pay your bills from. I didn't say so.
What? I have money to pay bills. Why does it matter?
Anyway, I didn't pay nothing, but oh, you're screaming, so I'll just talk.
Oh no, I'm muted. It doesn't matter.
So Shane said that in March they're going to be hiring people at Boeing.
There are people everywhere now.
Well, I know, but they start out at $19 an hour at Boeing.
I know, but the point is of getting there. I get told that.
Well, you need to get your.
Here's what I told you. This is. You guys care about so much about what I have to say.
I'm just
that
saying,
you guys
I do care what you say. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I know, but look at this.
You need to listen to us too.
Mom, I understand that. Here's what it is. As long as I have money to pay bills, it should not matter, right?
No, it should matter because you need to get another job, and if you need.
Okay, Mom.
Okay. Don't get the job. Just learn how to drive. Just.
Oh no! It doesn't even matter because it doesn't matter what you guys say because this is my life. I have money to pay bills. It should not matter what you guys say about what I do, right? Okay, well, that's an accomplishment that we need to establish right now because that's basically what it is. As long as I pay my bills,
But your money's not gonna last you 3 or 4 months, honey.
I'm not saying nobody's gonna last me 3 or 4 months. You guys keep doing this future stuff. I don't know everything's up. I don't even know what's gonna happen. How am I supposed to know? I don't know.
You know what? Do what you want to do. I'm just saying.
I'm gonna apply for a job. I just got fired 2 days ago. It's this thing. People are throwing all this crap down my throat already.
I'm not worried about that. I just want you to learn how to drive.
You know, I got almost $2,000 in my account, close to it. That's enough to pay for 1 month of bills and food and whatever else that I need.
I understand that. You just need to learn how to drive. I mean, why get your permit if you're not gonna learn how to drive? That's all I'm saying.
Okay, well,
when
because
you're
the cost of buying a car, getting a loan. This is how I think about it. Because I'm gonna have to do that eventually anyway. I can just use your guys' vehicles. That's the whole point.
Well, that's true, but you know you can wait to do that. You don't.
Well, I
have to do it
understand
right
that,
away.
but as of right now, I've been doing this course of life for a very long time now.
If you work at Target's a long way to walk.
It's the same distance as White Castles.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it's like.
No, it's not.
Mom, I walked to Denny's.
Denny's is, yeah, but
There's
Target is probably a mile or two longer than Denny's. It ain't the same way to
Mom,
White Castle.
Okay, well then that's my deal.
Okay.
I don't know. I mean, I asked you guys for help when I need help. But you guys keep thinking this is going to be a progress. Like, yeah, something after the job and that. I understand whatever bullshit it was. Technically, wasn't my fault. They were just.
I know. I'm not. Nah, I ain't saying nothing about that.
I just be like, I don't know what unemployment's gonna give me. I'm waiting for unemployment. It takes time. I'm not gonna. It's not instantly gonna be giving me money. I can't do nothing about it. I have to wait anyway.
Well, that's fine.
Otherwise, I have to wait for all this stuff to happen anyway. So I don't know what's gonna happen.
We're just talking.
Well, I heard some of the conversation. I'm not blaming you for saying what you said on your thing. That's freedom of speech.
Well, no, I don't.
But
yeah.
But that's when you stop them when people start saying, "Wait a minute, you're saying I don't have a freedom of speech? You're telling me under my constitutional right, my First Amendment, you're telling me you're going to fire me for what I said about my First Amendment?" And that instantly, oh, maybe we better back
Because
off.
it had nothing to do with that. It had to do with someone trying to sue them. The company said, "Get rid of him."
Okay,
They used their whatever policy to state.
But you can screw them.
Well, I agree. I could have done a lot of things in that, but
say, okay, you're firing me for something I might have said.
They told me what I said, and it was confusing. I'm like,
and do they have that in writing? Do they have that recorded? Who heard it?
well, the basically what happened is, whatever this person, wherever this action happened, even though it wasn't anything to do with it, I was trying to protect the damn woman. I could just let her fall and let her kill herself. Her mom's a psycho bitch, evidently. She came out and said, well, you gotta do something about this because whatever that it was, I thought it was something sexual. I'm like, cause I caught her?
So she didn't fall?
So she fall. It's like, you're not there. So you're a third party company. You only heard someone say something of something. White Castle's not going to have any anchors all. That's how they do this, because she's a deadbeat fucking nigger. And they like to sue people. They'll throw out sexual racist charges every 5 seconds.
But what you should have told us, so you're going to fire me over hearsay. This is what this is. She said, if she said. You didn't? Did you guys actually? Anybody? Or did anybody in the upper management of White Castle hear what I said?
I didn't. The thing is, the company, not them. The company told them to investigate because of what this woman. She called the 1-800 number. Went straight to fucking corporate. Corporate don't give a fuck.
Well, yeah, they will, because when they get sued by a labor lawyer, because now you can call a free labor lawyer and say, this is what happened. I worked at White Castle, worked here for 7 months, never got wrote up, got in trouble, nothing.
Well, it's not saying I never got in trouble. I got in trouble with other things, but they never pushed it.
Well, this is the first time I've heard about it. You told me, oh, it was great, it was good,
I know that, Dad, I understand that, but like I said.
But they're saying they fired you over hearsay. Somebody and somebody else.
No, I agree with you. Like I said, it had nothing to do with
that.
that.
A labor lawyer, and they'll tell you, fuck, I think I've got a case. I think I can sue them for you.
Well, if you know, if you know a labor lawyer in that, then go ask them.
All you gotta do is go on Google and look up labor lawyers, and then call them. They'll listen to you for free.
Well, then I'll do that.
You explain things very calmly, and if you want to, write them down before you talk to them. That way, you can go right to the say. I'm
not a fucking idiot. It's very simple what happened.
No, but I'm just.
Yeah.
But the labor lawyers want, just like this gal I got, federal labor lawyer. She's a federal labor lawyer. She went after him. I'm gonna probably get $55,000-$65,000 off of JF.
I mean, it might be a little bit. I mean, it's gonna be different than mine because they actually got caught with breaking the law of what they've established, man.
But they fired you for no reason. They fired you over hearsay.
Oh, I
she's
agree.
Gonna go, unless corporate or somebody in that office, management, heard you say that on your broadcast. Well, first off, it's a freedom of privacy. They literally were stalking me on my fucking YouTube, which is against policies altogether, the Constitution of America. But but if it's open in the airways for anybody to listen to it, then they can listen.
Well, they can listen to that, but they can't sit there and. That's what they did. They couldn't do anything with what I said. But one of the policies, they could establish it in a different way, saying that, well, you were talking about White Castles, even though I was just talking about an employee. I was talking about someone I worked with. I wasn't talking about White Castles. They did that. That's how they could legally fire me.
Google up Missouri labor lawyers. And
I'll do that tomorrow,
and
man. I'll do that tomorrow.
Talk to them and see what they say. I'm gonna tell you what, you could sue them for that because they
Oh,
fired you
I know.
on the basis of hearsay. Somebody else said something of this. It wasn't a friend of yours. You don't know this person. You've never met this person, but they hearsay.
Well, this person, what I established, because they came on and were talking to me, they were stalking me on YouTube and listening to my conversations and just saying that. So, like, so you listen to my conversations. That's fine.
But that's the privacy of my home.
I mean, yeah, you could listen to me, but you can't say, well, you said this and say that, and all of it's a lie. Well, it's all opinionated. It's me talking about what happened to me. You cannot.
You'll have to let the lawyer go on your blog and listen. Even though you might erase it, they can get it.
Well, yeah, I deleted that because I want them to just stop fucking pursuing my fucking ass. Because there was one other person came on, there was talk on stuff and that, and I listened to him and that. It was a brother of the sister, and he was telling me some stuff and that. I was just listening. I'm like, okay. I'm like, I like how you guys just keep on talking, but it's all hearsay.
But no, your mother got me fired.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
And maybe I should sue your mother. Because you can, because she don't work at White Castle. She don't,
Well, I think the biggest thing is to go after White Castle is attached to her anyway. Because I have a
You
case.
explain everything to this labor lawyer.
Well,
she might go, hey, we're going to hit White Castle and we're going to throw a slander suit against her. She slandered me.
I mean, if I'll explain to the lawyer what happened in that and
And tell her you got a blog and tell her, say, if you want to go on it, you're welcome to go on and listen, to what.
Well, they'll have to go to YouTube and talk to YouTube about it because I deleted it. It's on their mainframe hard drive. So it's a...
I'm just saying is...
Well, no, I agree with what you're saying.
Because a lot of people said, oh, you can't sue JF. I go, the fuck I can't. And I might still sue 649. Because
Illinois, yeah, they do.
Well, I paid
union dues,
for
they
them to
protect
represent
you.
me, and they did not represent me.
Well, no, you could. Because your local one would represent you 100%.
Oh, they just sat there and said, wait a minute. You can't lay him off when you have an 8-man hire that week. And the next 2 days later, you have another 10-man hire, and you can't even hire the people. So you're doing a reduction of workforce, but under the same breath, you're hiring this person and this person.
No, I heard the conversation that.
I'm going to talk to Teresa about it. The labor lawyers, I'm going to sue 649 for this. I paid union dues. I paid hundreds of dollars in union dues.
And they basically just stole your money and do shit. Well,
he didn't even come up and speak on my behalf.
That union's a piece of shit.
Well, that's why they're having trouble now. They're having all kinds of trouble.
Well, yeah, because they're all a bunch of politic big business.
General foreman that said, boy, Bill, that next day it went around local one like a bonfire. That they did that to you.
Well, yeah, the unions are supposed to protect the fucking people they work with.
I'm going to go after the local, and since I can't go back over to work anymore, I'm going to sue the shit out of them for not being able to represent me, and that's it.
Well, yeah, it's against their fucking own personal policies and laws.
I have a right to have them represent me. That's what I pay them for, is to represent me. Local 1 represents me right now.
Well, the thing is, it was political, underneath the table business drawings.
No, what it was is they were wanting to get rid of Tim, and that was his collateral damage. Because Tim said that day, he goes, well, I'm leaving, I'm soaking wet, and Bill's leaving with me. And they said, well, he was your tool partner. I said, no, he wasn't. I haven't tooled with him in 5 days. I've been quarantined to the trailer. Under their doctor's
bullshit.
I go, so somebody said he say she said shit.
Well, ain't no different than what happened with me. It's almost the same damn bullshit.
Right, but see, I was paying $100 and something a week, or say $40, $50 a week in union dues.
Yeah.
For months and months and months. So. And when he basically told me, well, you're a tool partner. I go, he wasn't my tool partner. That was the thing, buddy. I wasn't tooling with him. I had tooled with him in a week.
They moved him.
Well, they put him in a different crew when I was quarantined to the trailer with my leg being hurt.
Yeah, that's...
So he wasn't my toolie.
Yeah, people are fucking stupid.
So, you know, if I sue them for this much and say, hey, I want this much money, fuck you.
Well, that's their own personal laws that they should oblige by, and they didn't. I wonder how much I've been. Hour or so. Yeah, my vampire master rave crashed on me actually. So I'm just looking at YouTube and making fun of some fitness people. Yeah, look, this is Dr. Wolfula. If anyone wants to watch him, Dr. Wolfula, amazing channel. He does horror movie reviews, but his stuff is like comedic, so I suggest watch him and that. He's really good. You put that tape up.
Yeah, it's gonna stop.
Well, that's where it leaks the most, is right there anyway.
I know. But you need to read up on what your constitutional rights are. And then every time you get a job, you read through their rules and
Liger,
regulations.
don't go over. Liger, stop. Liger, go.
He wants to be.
Oh, I know, but he's gonna pinch up against the thing and.
Well, he'd slide right through there.
He's going on my bed.
Huh?
Well, that's what I'm gonna talk to the lawyer and that. I'm gonna.
Can I get up here and see Cody? Because I want to see my Cody.
I'll talk to the lawyer and that and everything. I know they were honestly 100% just doing that because they thought they were gonna get sued over bullshit.
Which had nothing to do with you.
Technically, did she used me to try to sue them, even though she couldn't have sued them for that. Can I talk about people on my channel? Fuck off, you guys. It's always back and forth. Do I have freedom of speech or do I not? I'm confused. Your policies could suck my cock. Look at this guy. Why?
Because what you want to do, Cody, what I had to do with her was wrote me and all that other shit. You know, I took a picture with it on my phone or my tablet, and I emailed it to her so she could see the copy of what they wrote me up for. She'll want to see that. Because then she can, you know...
Well, I mean, if it's a document, it's already in their hands. You can just look it up through them.
No, the lawyer.
Oh.
If she would take the case, you'll have to take a photograph of it and email it to her. And I can show you how to do that. That's what I'm saying.
Well, I'm going to talk to her about it and see what she has to say first.
You know, just because one lawyer doesn't take it doesn't mean just keep calling the lawyers. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, like I said, it's in their system 100%, so...
Right.
If someone's trying to do something, they'll have to cough it up no matter what. Look at this guy. Why? Why? These guys... You guys are massive steroids, guys. These people always
It's true though, people don't want to believe they've got shit genetics.
No one looks like that. Have you ever been to a gym?
Every prick that goes into the gym thinks, oh, if I train and
like the biggest guys
take drugs, I can be a professional bodybuilder. No, you can't.
Closest person. This dude's on a massive amount of
But everyone that goes into the gym, I can be a pro, I can get big and freaky. I just gotta lift weights and take gear. No, not gonna happen. Yeah, but people want to believe genetics play a huge role though.
Some women like that stuff. That is fucking gross. But it is bodybuilding, though. Bodybuilding is a huge thing. And it comes down to there's no need. If you want to do something like this, prepare for, you know, a lot of usage. A lot of usage. Not even just steroids, there's a lot of stuff that these guys do. He's not a bad looking dude altogether. So much mass on that. No normal natural person could ever look like this. Not even close. I mean, like, I'm a natural lifter in that. You know, and I barely lift a lot of weights. And my arms are, you know.
And too, but it was also your mind, like I said, your mind and your heart, how much you put in it, because you can have the best genetics in the world, but if you don't have the mind to do it, and the willpower to do it, you're just going to have wasted genetics and you're going to go nowhere. And that's in anything in life, business, in any job, in any sport. You can be the most gifted at it, but if you don't want to put the time and hard work in and shit like that, you won't go anywhere.
I'm a natural lifter. I mean, yes, I can gain more size, but I haven't. I'm gonna show it to you.
That gym's too quiet, how do you train there? You need motivation, but you know, motivation comes from within as far as I'm concerned. Like, I could train anywhere as long as I got weights and that's all you really need. You know, music doesn't motivate me. It's like one of those things, as long as deep down inside you know what you want to achieve, you can train anywhere, so. Not everyone can go to the gym and train and build muscle. Some can look good, some can get really big, some can get freaky. and some don't. So it's like, not everyone's going to grow big. So then you think, well, if my chest isn't growing, maybe there's something else I've got to do.
I never go around here. And I need this one to go. Wish it's active on warmer too. Hello. Yeah, no. Just stream as long as I can so I can pull in some more subs. I was just looking for some sheets. Gonna drink a big old protein shake. About, I think it was about, not even that long ago, about 30 minutes ago. Waiting for unemployment. We'll see what happens with that. I think there's going to be a huge chance I'm going to be in getting something. No. I don't know what's going to happen to, oh. I do want to order some food, but I don't know what I want to order. I have to say is I worked out really well today. I'm really happy with my lifts. I got to, what was it? I got to about 90. That was about 90. I think the Smith machine takes off about 10 pounds or so. I got to about 90 pounds on my overhead or my, my shoulder press when I was doing these. I got 95 pounds. I think I did. I don't know. I did quite a bit though. I think I did like 13 or 14 or something like that. It was a little bit on the high side. I should have put more weight on there, but I just did a lot of repetitions to try to like get that muscle to burn and get it to activate. Oh, that's the whole point of it. Try to get this shit to activate, and that because, if you don't know anything about lifting's all about activation and blood work, honestly. It's how you maintain your muscle fibers. Which is a good thing. I don't know what I want to do. I think I want to order me something, go watch me some anime or something. Because I don't know, unemployment's probably, they might be calling me probably tomorrow, I guess. I don't know yet. They asked me a bunch of questions. Like I said, if anyone wants to donate, matter of like a couple dollars net. I would say $2 minimum, just because if it's coming through if it's coming through Gamecaster, they're going through to PayPal. They're gonna take it as a business expense, and PayPal gets some of it. So when I actively have anybody that wants to actively donate every week, so to speak, like if you're on my stream and you like are interacting with me, I guess, or you're just on my stream watching me talk about bullshit. I'll just put you on the friends list of PayPal, and then you can just transfer as a gift, so it doesn't take out any money at all, so I can get the full expense of whatever it might be. Like I said, I always put that up. See if anyone wants to. Like I said, every stuff on my PayPal and that honestly just stays in there. I don't use any of it because it's from you guys. I only specifically, I'll talk about it if I'm going to use it in that, because it only makes it fair that you guys know what I'm using it for. This is the reason why I'm going to have a job, or I'm going to have unemployment for right now. But we'll see. I love the satisfaction of people subbing to me and that. I know there's some haters that are subbed to me, I guess, or whatever. People want to watch me and that, whatever. Honestly, I'm done talking about that stuff and that, but be warned, you will be made fun of if you crucially come after me about stupid shit. And I'm definitely going to be, a fucking asshole towards people that are dickheads towards me, but hey, that's the name of the game. It's all fun and games. I don't mean any harm. And honestly, it's true. I really don't mean any harm towards anybody. You know, honestly, I completely understand that people are going to be crucial about the things to say, but here's what it comes down to. This is what I tell anyone. If you say something towards someone, there's always a repercussion of it. If you say something towards them, but now the people that I talk about, most of the people that are sub to me don't even know these people. Like, they don't know them at all. They're just looking at, okay, well, it's someone that's being an asshole towards them. He wants to talk about him because he feels obligated to speak his mind towards people. And honestly, like I said, it's not no, I'm not doing any no accusational stuff. I'm just speaking my mind because I'm frustrated. And yes, people can go on there and defend themselves and say, well, I didn't say that. It's like, well, why does it matter if you said it or not? I'm not saying that you're saying it. I'm not saying it happened to me. And that's what it is. These people know that it happened. They know. They know that it happened. So why don't you just be truthful? Yeah, I apologize for being a dickhead towards you. And I'll say, well, I apologize for being a dickhead towards you. And we go on our merry way. But people don't want to do that anymore. People want to criticize and criticize and criticize and criticize. I say, well, that's okay. But come on. Come on, chair. Gotta move. Fucking hell. Yeah, sit in the middle of the damn thing. They don't fucking break it. I guess my thing's caught on something. We caught. Oh, of course. Maybe I'll be running over my stuff. Run my damn cord. Okay. No, timber. But it's like, if people got more better stuff to do other than crucially attack me about stupid shit, what's done is done. Does not mean I still can't talk about it. And the reason why I talk about it is because it's a crucial thing to understand why people do things. You know, I had a big learning curve. I can't speak names because, you know, I speak names and that evidently they can sit there and like, oh, you said this and that because you have the name of this and that and this and that, blah, 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 blah. Well, I don't work with you guys anymore. I'm not friends with you guys anymore, but you know, I'll keep it in the safeguard. I'll talk about you in a past tense way that I won't mention names so no one knows. I'll say, well, this person did this. This person did do this. And the things that people did towards me is an act of hatred or dislike, and I should be obligated to talk about what these people did to me. They're all small things, nothing big. It's just, you know, they were acting like assholes towards me. And they come on here and see this, like, you'll know because you know that you did it. You know, you act like an asshole towards me. You know, you're, you know, a bitch, dickhead, whatever it is towards me. And, you know, you thought it is because of whatever reason that, like one of these instances that something happened and someone thought of something that they thought, this is what it is, they thought I did something, but I didn't even do anything at all. They were thinking that I was doing something because I was aggravated with a scenario or a situation that happened. And they spontaneously erupt. I can use gigantic fucking words too and go around people's heads. Trust me. It's my fucking job. It's what I've been trained to do for over a decade, and people can go bite me. The spontaneous eruption of emotion. I don't even know. I have it in my head what's going on. And I don't even know why it happened. And this person stated this. And I was confused. I'm like, what the hell? Why are you stating this? I was confused. I was like, what? And it just came out of nowhere. And for someone to do this, because we're going to analyze it, we're going to use, my emotional, developmental ass research. This person has probably panic disorder. Or they, what was that word? Started to pee. I can't remember what the fuck the word is. Well, they kind of panic, they panic in that they're thinking that something was happening, wasn't happening. That's basically what it was. Once again, this is the biggest issue amongst humanity. Among humanity. People think of things and they believe it happens, even though there's no evidence of that actual event happening. Get this, in the way that they were assuming. An event can happen in a similarity way, but it doesn't happen in that exact way. And people believe. They believe this stuff happens in this way. They'll go step by step, talk about all this stuff happening now. I'm like, no, you're wrong. That's not what happened. Well, how would you know and I wouldn't know? And they'll always say is, well, you're lying. It's like, how you know I'm lying when you're the one accusationally opinionating something? That makes no sense. You're hallucinating these fucking things. You're trying to pin them together. And you know what they do is? They do this. And I've done it before too. They try to look at the person. Like, well, there's little things about him that he may not tell people that. I say there's a lot of things about you I don't already know. That I already know. Because I can pinpoint an activational emotional distress that you have and pinpoint that disorder you have. I can take that disorder and I can look at how you might, this is what it is, how you might be in a certain situation. This is how you break people down. So if someone has control issues, they want to believe they're always right. The act of control stabilizes that. A lot of people have control issues. Some are bigger than others. Yeah, they are. But the act of these control issues comes down to this. When that control breaks. Some people are up and down. Some people will say stuff because they're aggravated with the situation or aggravated with something else. And they have a spontaneous emotional eruption. And they'll be like that for that split moment or for that, forever, how long it might be. And then they calm down their senses. They're like, oh yeah, blah, 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 blah. Some people do that. There's no need, honestly. It doesn't do anything. All it does is just... Well, it makes you look just stupid, honestly. It just makes you look like an idiot. And you're going to get that upset over something that's not completely, honestly, in your control. Get it? So this person... I don't even actually know the actual person's name to begin with. So this random person... There's a couple people that I worked with. I'm not talking about the job I had before. This is a job I had way before. One of the people I worked with at Taco Bell. You know, the girl I work with at Taco Bell. We'll establish that. I talked about this person before, and that, like I say, I have nothing against her. Not can't say there was anything wrong with her. Honestly, yeah, she had a little bit of a fibbing thing going on with her, and blah blah blah. Blah. And you know, like most, here's what it is. The most people I worked with from all the jobs, even from the last job I had, I have no grudge against them. I have no hatred towards them. They are who they are, and this is what I establish. If you are who you are, then you are who you are. You have to come true to who you are. If you can't, then that sucks to be you then, I guess. Why would you not want to? Because I got an argument with someone at work about a stupid statement, something that happened, a statement. And the person got upset about it and got super upset about it over a statement. Instead of just letting it go or just making a joke out of it, decided to push a narrative that was completely false and got more upset about it. These are the things that happen. People say, well, watch what you say, but watch what they say too. When I confront someone about something or say like something I hear, honestly, I never care. Why? That's how I am. I just don't care. I don't care what people say about me. I'll ask, like, why do people think that? I'm curious. And they'll say something like really obviously stupid. Like, why are you so open? That's one of the things that many people told me in my whole entire life. Why are you so open? Why aren't you not so open? That's kind of the whole point of having emotions, is to be able to express them, right? Like, why are you such a closed door? Why you want to put everything in a closet, lock the key, lock the door with the key and throw it away? I mean, everyone has their demons. And got quite a few of them, honestly. They're all around me. Some senses. Haven't heard any of them lately, but who knows? Maybe they're not right here, right now. Maybe they're someplace else. Who knows where they might be at? It's up for you guys to find out. Have fun with that one. Yeah. Here's what goes down with me. I know it's like, oh, you're saying something. What if, this is what we're saying, what if imagination is so powerful you can make entities be there for you, right? With the advent of your brain and enormous amount of hatred and your emotions because of an event or something like that, could you produce your own demons? A weird question to ask, but could you? Well, if I'm the first one that might be able to do that, so to speak, why do I hear weird shit around my room? Don't hear it a lot, not anymore. And the reason why some of these things do happen, something's trying to establish a connection with me. Just imagine.
Hey, Cody.
Yeah.
Did you forget to get something for Mom?
Get what?
She asked for that stew meat.
Oh, yeah, I didn't even think about it. I just came downstairs to my sheets. Well, maybe that for dinner tomorrow?
Yeah.
We can put in the crack pot?
Yep.
Okay.
Probably the small one, I don't know.
Yeah. I'll put my mic back on. I got a shiny glowy mic. Glowy mic. This mic tech's really good. I actually enjoy this mic a lot. My camera, not so much. Definitely gotta get a newer camera. I'm gonna have to go to the Best Buy and go look for a really good camera that has like good, like, this one's not too bad right now. I'm not gonna spend any money right now. It's connection issues, or I don't know if it's a connection issue or it's just an issue with the focus, because the focus likes to go in and out, and all of a sudden it'll just cut out. Like it doesn't understand how my movements are, but you know what? Can't always have the best camera. But it's been doing good so far. Ever since I took it off autofocus, it doesn't really do it that much. But anyway, let's go back to what I was talking about. I always talk about when I was a kid and that, and I had enormous amount of hatred. So much hatred that it was developing me in a bad way. And you can't really get rid of hatred. You can nullify it to a certain extent, but hatred's always with you because of the issues that might occur. Yeah, I'm waiting for some sandwiches from Domino's. I got 2 of them. I'm only eat one of them right now. I might end up eating the other one probably tomorrow. That's how I do it. Normally, if I spend anywhere around like $20, I normally try to do for 2 separate meals, because $10 for meal is not a big deal. Who knows? I might not even eat all of them. I might eat like a quarter or half of it. But and these are the things. These are the things that people have to understand. That to be able to safeguard your emotions, you have to overstep the boundaries of emotions. People say, well, what do you mean by overstep the boundaries of emotions? Well, to get you to the breaking point of showing emotion. Like, anger is one of them. Anger is everyone's favorite emotion. People love using anger. And anger leads to a lot of mental issues, honestly. Controlling issues, panic issues. Paranoid, that's what I was talking about. Paranoid issues, you overthink things too much in that, and you develop an anger with it. Let's talk about paranoia. I'm really good with paranoia because I had a lot of it in that. And when I talk about my paranoia states, these heavy, desperate emotions, that's where the demons come from. The act of these emotions are very powerful. I can't say they're always negative, but they could be negative. Anger cannot be, not negative, but it can be positive too, because anger is a release of sadness too. Sadness and anger could go hand in hand. I'm gonna fish roast my protein shake. So, certain things will attach to your emotions. Think about it like this. People always talk about, well, spirits attached to people in that various ways. Some people don't believe in it. So we're like, well, he says, I'll tell you one of the bigger secrets. The spirits around me and that. These are active people that died that I loved or cared for emotionally. Okay? One of them, I never told anyone this. Not many people know. Well, listen closely. I'll tell you, the first person that I felt a development of love for was my preschool teacher, Angel. Now, I don't know about her family and that. I was like 4 years old when she died. But this person, evidently I had some sort of really heavy a connection with. She's a very beautiful lady in that. I actually was very attracted to her, but I was young. I was like 4 or 5 years old. I think I was like 4. And like, this person always was attached to me for some reason. I don't know what it is. And every time I go into very deep meditation and I do an extreme emotional outburst, I feel like that I want to hold her hand and I want to embrace it with all the love that this person gave to me and all the other little kids that were there, because she was, a preschool teacher, like a babysitter. She never lived long enough. She was like maybe 20, 21. I was 5. So she'd be like in her late 40s, I guess now, give or take. Yeah, I would say in her late 40s then. She might be in her early 40s. I'm 32. She was 5. So that was 23 years ago. I could do it right. No, 23 years would be 28. 27 years ago. God damn, I'm getting old. 27 years ago or so. 28, 27. And like, she would have been about 48, I'm guessing. 48, 49, maybe close to 50. And I would imagine, if she was still alive, how much different life would have been after that terrible accident that happened and the way that she died. And that was my first huge emotional release. I never thought about it until I got older now, and then when I started to like think about it, I still remember her face. Beautiful blonde hair and all the stuff and that, and it was something that was very like hardcore with me now. And it just, I don't know what to say about it though. It was just so emotionally broken for me to go through something like that. But later on, I tend to understand it now. And I always want to push myself to be the more honorable, more truthful person. But being truthful is very difficult nowadays. People don't understand truth because they don't like it. They don't like themselves enough to understand themselves with the truth of themselves. So people end up making up their lives, and it's hard to go back from making up your life and that and just enjoying the things you like to enjoy and talk to people you like to talk to and that, than just embracing yourself for who you are and being what you are. There's the second one. That was the first one. There's a second one. It was, I'm not going to name her because I actually know this person. I actually know this person from, I know the sister. I used to go to school with her and that. And, like, I found out, like, maybe, like, a couple of years ago. I'll try to get in contact with her. And then I found out that she died. And that tore me up bad. Because I had a huge attraction towards this girl. And it wasn't long after. Now, I don't know how she died. I don't know anything had anything to do with me in that. I talked to her for a brief moment. She was just younger to me. And, and I don't, at the time of that, they were at the rightful age. And I wouldn't do it, She was just slightly too young for me. So I talked to her as a friend that. And like, okay, and then because I knew her sister too. So it's been kind of awkward. Like, oh yeah, I know your sister. But when I found out that she died, I went on her Facebook and I saw rest in peace. I'm like, what the fuck just happened? So I went through some of the stuff and that. It was, I know a little bit of what would happen, but I don't know all the details. All I know is that an accident happened. She used to be a horseback rider. She used to do like the horseback. She do the jumping stuff and that. And something happened with that, and she ended up passing away. That hurt me a lot, like massively a lot. So I did my meditations, and I tried to reach out to her, and I just had to. Because to me, unexpressed emotions for someone that you cannot express to tears you apart. So you reach out to them. You reach out to the spirit, however powerful it might be, however loose can it be. This person had a love for me. I can tell that she liked me. She was emotionally connected with me. She enjoyed me. And my pizza's gonna, or my sandwich is gonna be here in a little bit. And like, this is the one thing a lot of people don't know about me, and this is why I have to tell them. I've been through all these emotional distresses, and I have to say though, it felt so horrible, and I never felt so much regret to say, could there have been something I could have done to prevent this accident? Okay, my pizza's gonna be here in a little bit. Like, almost now. I'll be right back. I'll finish the story. So everyone knows. Got my sandwiches, sandwiches. They put extra pepperoni on it. Oh, they put a lot of pepperoni on it. Forgot my mic was on. Okay. Ain't too bad, actually. The bread's really soft. Probably beef on here. Pretty good. Almost there. Okay. Anyway, talk about the second person that I was emotionally attached to that died on me. Like I said before, when I found out about it, when I went on the Facebook, and then I found out about him, I say it tore me asunder. Like, not apart, like everything just went boom. I got massively emotional. And I was crying in that. I was just like feeling, I guess not really guilty in that because, you know, I didn't know what happened in that. I don't know if it had anything to do with me. But she was a precious person to me. And possibly someone I could have fell in love with. So, if anyone wants to strike me down the way I act that, why I act that way. Well, when you get torn apart so many times, guys, if anyone knows about it, it is the most difficult thing in the world to put yourself back together. That you learn not to want to get, you learn to not get close to people because you don't want that feeling. I push a lot of people away. Some people I wish I'd never pushed away at all. And like the first one, I really had much emotional attachment to her 100%. But all I know is that she was a good person and that she deserved to die. And I think about it, constantly, because when you go through emotional stage I go through with my meditations, that you become more of a spiritual awakening. You start looking at the things from these very far perspectives. It changes the way you look at life. It changes the aspect of your life. And these are the things that everyone has to look at. And I take this very, very seriously. This is why I joke around a lot. But these things I take very seriously. It's the reason why these are the reasons why I have so much torn up parts, and my heart's been through fucking enormous amount of tears, and it's hard to repair. I'm like a goddamn Frankenstein monster with my heart. It's stitched together so many times for all the stuff that's happened to me. And that's probably happened to others, but this is my personal story. I have nothing to do with anybody else. I really don't care what anyone else, whatever happened in the last week or so. Whatever. Fuck those people. They do what the fuck they want to do. That's their life. They want to just do what they want to do, whatever. But that one hit me really hard. And it wasn't just people, honestly. It was also pets, too. I had a cat. It was a young cat, maybe like barely a year old, and that's still a little bit of a kitten. They're always kittens. And it died act of someone doing something to it. And anyone that loves pets knows how it is when one of them dies, especially over something that someone else did that was a moron. That hit me hard. And then I had another pet that died on me. And she's my personal pick of my deceased grandpa's dog that just died. And I still have her brother, Liger. He's the one with the big old mutton chops, if you ever seen him before, coming in my room every now and again. I just didn't know why it happened. But all I know is, one thing I can think of is that she got neutered too young and her hormones couldn't, her hormones and her muscles and her blood and that was evidently thickened up that because she ended up having a stroke and she ended up dying. So anyone out there says, neuter your dogs right away, fuck you and fuck you up the ass. You veterinarian cocksuckers say that shit. You should be ashamed of yourself because most dogs die a year or 3 years earlier sometimes because you fucking neuter them too early. Animals have every right to have what they have. And no human should ever fucking take that away from them. Now the veterans are, oh, we love pets. No, you don't. You chop off their fucking balls and shit. You do all this. There's very few times that there's actual diseases with, you know, like the puppy I have now. Ruby. She hasn't been fixed yet. She's over 2 years old. She hasn't been fixed yet because we want that puppy's nut. She had her period maybe like twice because they don't have periods a lot. They cycle every other 6 months or something like that. She's like 2 years old or almost 2 years old. And she's healthy as hell. She runs around there, you know. She barks. She's always over the place and that. And not saying that all veterinarians are like this, but the ones that do say this stuff and that, they say there might be a chance, but they never look at the chances of them not living longer. Because Liger, he had his nuts for 10 years. And they finally had to take him off because one of them was starting to get infected because it didn't drop yet. And he's 12, almost 13 years old now. He's having slight hip issues now, but he's 13 years old. But he's still doing his stuff and wagging his tail and that and cries and does the thing he'd always do. More or less, he's going to be the next one to go, sad to say, whenever it does happen. And this is what it is. The love for someone. And all of a sudden it disappears. I'm sure a lot of people have gone through animals or even someone that they close to that died. We never think about death and what death is. We only think about alive. Sometimes I hear my dog. Her name was Eris. Sometimes I hear her barking. Sometimes I hear Red Dog, the other dog that we had that died. Oh. Sometimes I hear him barking. Every once in a while I hear a bark and I know the bark. Is it a figment of the imagination? No, I'm pretty sane. Because it's spontaneous, so it's not like I'm like waiting for it. But is it a way for us to be close to the things that die because of the emotional output that we have? 100%. I'm a 100% believer, and I actually know some of the situations that happen with me. And that I feel, and this is what it is, it's the whole point of being a human, is to have the feelings and understand why they happen. Because what if we can control them? What would controlling your emotions do to your body? Why would you need to get angry when you can control the emotional output of yourself? How would you learn? What kind of knowledge would you gain from it? When you know what sets you off. You're like, I don't care anymore. Just imagine how much power a human could have if we wouldn't feel jealousy. Holy shit, not feeling jealousy would just transform the whole world differently. People wouldn't kill each other as much. People wouldn't get upset with each other as much. These things matter because they happen in everyday life. But going back to the deaths, so I had 1, 2, my cat, Eris. Red Dog was definitely close to me. So I had 5 deaths. 2 were human, 3 were pets. Keep on adding them up, guys. But this is what my life went through. This is why I changed myself through the deaths of people. And another one that died that was a little bit emotionally scarring was my mom's mom, my grandmother. She was, a very active piano player, and that's how I got my piano skills for. Actually, I do play piano. I'm actually rather good with it. I kind of just let my fingers flow. I listen to sounds, my mind just flows with the piano. And, that's why I like dancing. That's why I'm, into rhythm and that. I never really had a lot of emotional establishment towards her. I never really seen her a lot because she lived in a different state. So, can't say the emotional stuff was really heavy. But, the one that hurt me the most was the girl from my school's sister, that hurt me a lot. Because I actually love this person. I actually want to talk to her so I can actually date her. Just imagine that. Someone that I actually want to be with died before I could even try. And honestly, she was younger. I said it was like 4 years after she died. She died like when she was in high school and that, when I first talked to her and that. She's about 3 or 4. I was about close to about 3.5 years younger than me. Maybe 4. But we just talked. And I want to wait for her to get older and that. She's an amazing person. So I wait for her to get older and that. And like, I came out, like, I thought of her out of nowhere. I said, oh, I'm going to look up her on Facebook and talk to her and that. And imagine all the emotions you can't say to someone that you were, because we used to talk on the phone a lot and that. And I really liked her and that. She was very sweet. She was a very beautiful woman, very sexy in that. And she was a little bit of a teaser, but she liked attention. Now, I know it's a what-if type situation. A wish upon a star. I wish I could prevent it, what happened to her. So I can see if that relationship would have changed me better than I am now. But I will never know until the day I die. Until I see her wherever she is. We're going to attach each other pretty quickly. Because I still have feelings for her. And the feelings don't just go away. Because I can't express them. I could try to. I try to put her in my mind. I try to reach out to her spirit wherever she is now. And I say it anyway if she can't hear me, which I hope she can. I have a love for you, and I actually cared about her a lot. So for people out there that think that, oh, you're all about the sexual stuff and that sexual, no. I care more about certain people that give me the time of day, because I've never always had people go against me. So when people love me for who I am and like me for who I am, I give them massive amount of care. And that's how it is. Because I'm different. I'm unorthodox. I'm very open in that. A lot of people hate that. Not everybody's like that, though. Eat my sandwich. And that was probably the closest one. And there was another one. This is a story I have to tell. This is a story that I don't think anybody knows at all. No one didn't know about the other one, but this one's when I happened in high school. I met this girl. I can mention her name in that, honestly. There's nothing bad about her. I met this girl. She was a sweetheart. She tried to set me up with one of her friends that she knew. Now, all we did was talk on the phone. So to me, she never, I think I sent a picture of her, like, me once, and we only talked on the phone then. We talked a lot. But it wasn't her. I can talk about her. This girl's name was Erica. She occasionally comes around. She's very, very sexy. But she has issues. Whatever it might be. I think she actually came through when I was working at White Castles. I think she came through. She had like some type of like convertible in that. She has a lot of money in that. And She's trying. She called me up out of nowhere after like 3 or 4 years of us not even talking. She calls me up drunk, I guess, and starts talking about all this sexual shit. And now that I know what happened, I'll tell you guys this. The person I was closest to was this girl, Erica, sister Amira. She was the one that was always talking to me and that, and she liked that I was with her sister, at least talking to her, because her sister was going through a lot of emotional stuff, that she was a drunk and that, blah, blah, blah. And she wanted her to be with someone that was, not like that, to see if it'll change her mind. And, like, this person, Amira, she cared about me, and I kind of fell for her in that, like a sister in that, because, I was wanting to get closer to her sister, Erica. Now, I don't know the actual truth, and I thought these people were playing around with me in that, but I ended up finding out. That's how paranoid I was, and I ended up finding out that Amira died. And this one is very, very heavy for me, too. The other one was very heavy, too, because it was spontaneous, but this one was massively heavy, because she actually cared for me. And she hated her sister for doing the things towards me, because her sister ended up cheating on me with another guy, and that, blah, 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 that whole story. And this is when I knew I came in touch with the spirits. Because I love this person. It was unconditional love, but because this person was very caring, loving, and that, and we kind of built up a lot of love for each other, and that over, the year or so that we talked off and on, while I was talking to her sister, and then, because this Amira already had a boyfriend that she wanted to be married to, and that. And I don't know if it's 100% real. I don't know if these people are fucking with me in that, but like the emotions of how Erica was on the phone that day when that happened, I couldn't. It had to been real. It had to been real. Because she was crying so much, and she was talking while she was crying and telling me what was going on in that. So I ended up crying in that, and I always thought that these people were playing around with me. And active today is, I don't know if this was a joke or not. I don't know if this person really died or not. As I was saying, these people were actually really awkward towards me in that. And one of the times that she called, I got a call from, from the friend that tried to set me up with Erica. I got a call from her number, and all I hear was whispering. It was weird, though. It was the weirdest thing I've ever heard, and, like, in the back of my mind, I was like, these motherfuckers are playing with me. They're playing with me really bad, because they're just, like, whispering my name and that. And saying some really weird shit, like, stuff that I've never knew anybody would say. But it was always a loud whisper. The tone of voice never changed. It was like someone talking and whispering to you really loudly, calling out your name like this. And like I would have full conversations with this. I guess it was a person fucking with me. That's what I thought at first. And then when Erica would call me, the funny thing is she would call me, and she always called me with a private number. I don't know why, but she did. That's what I say. I don't know if she'd fuck around with me or not. And I would hear the whispering. When she was talking to me, I would hear someone whispering. We had cell phones. So, I mean, like, someone else was on the other line and that they couldn't keep it up for this long. Like for a whole like hour of talking. I would hear the whispering. It'd be like off and on, like them talking. This person was trying to say that they were her sister that died. That was whispering to me. And when I told her about this, it was just really weird. I was like, yeah, it's like I'm hearing whisperings in the phone and that. I'm a little confused. Like, is someone on the other line with you in that? Did you call 2 people in that and someone's fuck with me? She's like, you know, telling me no. Because it happened with that other person that actually had a number. And the whispers kept happening because it kept out of nowhere. I'd be getting calls in the middle of the night and all of a sudden I just hear whispering. It happened multiple times. And eventually it just stops. So I'm guessing they were fucking with me. They stopped fucking with me. But I never heard anyone laughing in the background. I never heard any snickering in that. And if it was someone that was doing it, they must have been really fucking good to do it. But doing it for this long was ridiculous. Like, I talked to this person for like almost a year. A little far-fetched. And like, it was what this whisperer was saying that caught my attention. And I didn't understand because I asked her questions. Obviously, you know, I was, you know, confused as fuck. While I'm having someone whispering on the phone towards me, and how hard it is to keep that whispering going on for like 15 to 20 minutes. Without drinking water, without coughing that, because your voice cannot sustain that type of tone. And this person, whatever it was telling me that something was going to happen to Erica, and that like, she was telling me like something's going to happen to Erica, and that, you know, I'm like, something bad's going to happen to Erica, and that. If someone was joking, why would they say something bad's happening to someone? And this whisper was saying that I was, I guess, special in some way or another. I'm like, okay, well, what do you mean by that? It doesn't make any sense to me. What do you mean by that I'm special? Because everyone has a special intent in life to change stuff. Something. And it just, the event hasn't happened yet. And this is when I would say my spiritual awakening is happening. It was happening when I was kidnapped. I never really paid attention too much. Used to see little fragments of shadow people in front of me, and that. And a lot of it's just a trick of the light and that sometimes. Other sometimes I would see full-on shadow people. And or hear really fucked up noises. Like I talked about before, I had heard a big footstep noise right in this room. Huge. Like it was someone that probably weighed over 300 or 400 pounds was stomping on my floor. I woke up. The doors were shut. I didn't hear any doors open in that. All I heard was a stomp noise. I was so confused. I'm like, what the fuck was that? Confused as hell. Scared the shit out of me. Oh. Gotta get some water. I'll continue the story now. Story time. Yeah, it happened like right around here. I don't know if you guys see me in that. Right around here, it hurt a big. That hurt my fucking leg. Like it was like twice as loud as that. It's like someone just jumped up and down and did that. That's what I heard. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but I'm sure you guys could. That's what I heard. It was right around this area. I was sleeping. It's like someone had just jumped up and down and slammed their feet on the floor. I woke up immediately. If it was someone in my room, I would notice the door would be open. That's how it was loud enough for me to be startled. Like, holy shit. I remember was a huge stomp. And why do I remember that huge stomp? Why people might say you might have made it up. Well, if it was an act of fear, you normally remember stuff that you're afraid of or something that happened to you. And that shit was extremely heavy. And, like, it scared me. And, like, facing my fear and that, you know, I woke up. I got out of bed with, to try to beat any fear. And I stomped up the floor. I did it with my one foot. It hurt so fucking bad. And, I mean, honestly, you got joints in that. You know, your joints can flare up and then deflame when you do something. And, like, like, this is one of the scariest things I ever did. There's a lot of other things that happened though. Like the whole mirror thing, honestly, I don't know if that was true or not, what happened with her and that, but I have to say is, if it did happen, you know, I'm there for you, Mira. I know you're out there in spirit form somewhere. I try to keep your stupid ass fucking sister in line. I'd say is every once in a while come over here and you know, let's chit chat, you know, let's have a talk. Let's have something, you know, give me a sign, you know, throw, you know, do like a little ghost particle in my background and that. I know you're there. I know you look out for me every now and again. You are not the only one that's doing it. But I give thanks for how you were towards me and that, and honestly, the love for you had for me is I wish that Erica had for me and actually would have been sincere with me and telling me the truth about what was going on. And if you are here, because I'm calling out to you, give me a sign. I have a camera on. I'm streaming this. This is live. You know, show the sign to the viewers and that you're here. Whatever it might be. If you don't want to, that's fine. I'm not gonna, you know, I can't force you to do anything at all. It's been a while since I talked about you. Anything? Flash of a light? Anything? Nothing? No? What was that supposed to mean? You're heartbroken? Or are you listening to me? Well, a lot of bad shit happened to me. I can't say bad, but a lot of heartbroken, stuff like that. I haven't seen you in a while. I know you come on every now and again, but you don't talk that much. Huh? I've definitely been through quite a bit. Some of it's very sad. Especially about that girl I tried to talk to on Facebook. You know, rest her soul, honestly. Amazing person. And I wish I could have, you know, fell in love with her. I wish I would have been with her. Life could have been different, but I have to say I don't have the chance anymore, so I can't really do nothing about it. I just keep pushing forward and trying to make it best. That's why I haven't been in a relationship in so long. I mean, counting my ex-boyfriend, I can't say it was a relationship. It's more like a bromance kind of thing. We were just friends that did stuff and that, but like, I truly like women, and I think about it time to time. I cuddle with my pal and that. I think about it time to time, you know. Just imagine, you know, if she could be on top of me, kissing me, rubbing her boobs on me and that, or getting close to me. I get close to someone, when your stomach's touched and that, you're rubbing your faces together like the dogs do. They give you self-affection and that. And you look up into their eyes, you see their beautiful lips and that, and you just give them a kiss to show mass affection that you want to be with this person to the day you die. That would have been nice. But, you know, more of the story is it's not going to happen. And I don't know if anyone else out there is like that. You know, I mean, I don't know. I know a lot of people are attracted to me, but this girl came up front. You know, she came up front and she told me, she's like, yeah, I like you. You know, she wanted to see me in that, you know, at the time being that. And it never happened. It's hard to talk about these things. Honestly, I want to cry. I'm holding back emotions right now because I'm so used to, you know, blocking myself. But when true sadness or something comes in, it's really hard to control, especially sadness. Because sadness and love go together. You know, when you love someone, you have sadness for what happened. Them two emotions are very, very, very difficult to maintain. But I never really told a lot of people that story and that. I said something on YouTube and that, you know. People need to know me for who I am and what happened to me. And the reason why I act the way I act. Because, honestly, it's a fucking disguise. I mean, I am happy. But when it comes down to trying to get closer to someone, I want it. I want it so bad. Now, I'm old enough now. I've been through it enough. It still hurts to think about it sometimes. Can't say anything was my fault why she died. I don't think it was. But, you know. It sucks. So when I had these people kind of like attack me on my channel a little bit, I'd say the last couple of days, saying I'm some sexual pervert and that. No, it's never been like that at all. I care very little about that stuff. I have my moments that I want to do because I'm a man. But honestly, I want to find the person I want. I just want to find someone that I can adore, that adores me, and I want to be done with it. Done with all of it. Get married, have whatever kids I need to have. I'm fucking done. I hate feeling this way. I hate feeling that people don't want to like me that for who I am and that. Even though I know you guys do. I know that some of my subscribers do because they listen to me all the time. It drives me crazy. People are out there just like, you know, that I don't deserve something. I deserve more than what you would ever fucking deserve, okay? You pricks out there that want to torment me because you're a bunch of very lack of intelligence of human beings. Got pea brains. Such heightened of emotions. Don't want to control shit. No, I say to you, fuck you. They don't even know how much pain and suffering I've been through my whole entire damn life. And the people that do know, they give respect to the decisions and to the pain that people go through. That's the whole point. Give respect to them at least. I mean, at least once you find out about it. Don't draw it and be like, well, you're just saying that because you're trying to get people to like you. I don't want anybody to fucking like me. That's what you think. It's the act of their choice to like someone. And people always tend to bend that fucking thing until a motherfucker breaks because they're a bunch of fucking losers. They do it so much. I'm just laughing at them. You just can't be me. That's all it is. I'm sorry. You cannot be me. You live your life hidden behind this fake umbrella or this fake curtain. I tell people in my other stream that I dig my hole to fucking hell. That's why I have demons. But those demons don't affect me much anymore because I've dug myself out of it. I climbed out of the most desperate time in my life that not many people go at. Not many people even get close to it because they hide it. But once you break that depth and you see the true nature of what it is to be down on your fucking shithole, and you crawl out of that shithole. I'm talking about emotionally, obviously. And you try to reach for the light. You try to get what you call enlightenment. This is what enlightenment is. You try to reach for that conscious level that most people won't even reach in their whole multiple generations of life through their kids and that. No one is hard to reach it because why? Because you have to understand it. You understand what you're reaching for. All we care about is money. Money this, buy this. I use money to buy stuff, but I don't worship it. Because there's always something higher. Why don't you know that? Well, not a lot of people know, people don't look at it. The Buddha's got it right. The Buddhists can do ridiculous things with their bodies and that. And I've seen the videos of it and that. You know, I've seen videos of them, you know, pick up shit or do one-finger push-ups and shit. And that's impressive. Not even the strongest man in the fucking world can do that. Got any questions for me? Bridges? You can talk to me in that. I like when people talk to me. But yeah, no. There's just a couple of things that went through my life and that. And sometimes it's very hard. And it can be. Sometimes it's very hard. And it can be. Sometimes it's very hard. That's why I devoted myself in the bulk of my life to understand why these emotions occur. I don't need to go to fucking school and learn all their mumble jumble bullshit definitions. Definitions. That aspect of my training comes down to actually going through it myself, to self-sacrifice my emotions to understand why they happen. I gained quite a bit. I gained the blank mind. The blankness of mind. Not many people can do it because you have a gray spot in your brain that nothing gets to it, like no thoughts or anything. Now, of course, you still have your thoughts now, but like to me, it's like I don't have no emotional like feeling. If I feel it, it doesn't affect me. Unless it's like a really heavy emotion, but like that's why I act like the way I act. Like if I let all my emotions out and all that stuff and that, I mean, I don't know, it'd be really awkward and that, you know, I'd be constantly like thinking about that person that I'd be crying and shit. Like it was hard to control that emotion, I'll tell you up front. I mean, when I got quiet and I had my head down, that was sadness trying to come out. Not saying I should cry, but I shouldn't do it. Constantly do it after I think about it. Try to have, you know, emotional salvation with that moment. To pass through it and try to understand it. But yeah, I don't think I had anything else really. That was the girls from high school's sister. That was the last thing I really had massive heavy emotions for. Like that, well, that died. The other girl from Taco Bell and that I did have a lot of emotions for that, but that was just. That was nothing, honestly. It was. I don't know if it was. It was real. But she couldn't handle it because she couldn't tell the truth. She couldn't break up with the guy that she was with, and that never happened. And a lot of times that we talked about it and that. She's like, oh, I'll come over and see you and that, and pick you up and that, and take you places and all that stuff and that. And let her tell me, you don't need to work and that, you know, you can just stay with me. I'm like, I'm not going to be a trophy boyfriend. How much a lot of guys have that extent? And like, yeah, it happens a lot with me. You don't have to pay for anything. I want my own money. I was, you know, yeah, you can get a part-time job. As long as you're there, you know, they'll look at me and plow me when I want you to plow me. Nah, I don't want that. You know, I want a balanced relationship. I don't want an unbalanced relationship. But I'm happy you're here, K-Bridge. I know I've been seeing you probably on quite a bit. You just don't say nothing, but I wish you would announce yourself in that, so I at least know that you're on. It makes me feel happy when I know that someone's on that watches me quite a bit. Oh, yeah. Okay, it's almost 8 o'clock. I've been streaming like all fucking day long. I'm just getting kind of tired right now. I was gonna play some more video games than that, but eh. As I said before, I'm always thankful for people that come on and that and show a little bit of gratitude or a little bit of, you know, happiness and that. I'm looking forward in my life. I'm happy for the new subscribers and that. I'm getting close to 60. You know, I got to February 6th to hit 100. If I don't hit 100, honestly, that's just a goal I put in there. Hopefully I can reach that. I'm going to be on quite a bit. Because I'm going to take, you know, until my birthday off from working. Because, you know, I don't have a job right now. I got fired. I don't want to try to get another job. And I want to wait till after my birthday. That, you know, with the weather and that, I don't know what's going to happen. It's been cold for the last couple of weeks and that, but I don't know what's going to happen in February. Who knows nowadays. We'll see what happens. I filed for unemployment. they're probably going to be calling me sometime soon to ask me some questions and that about why I got fired and that. And honestly, what they fired me for was nothing to do with me. They had to just do something because of what happened altogether with someone else. And it was quite sad how that happened. Whatever. Time to move forward. Come on, 100 subs. I mean, I want to say when I hit 1,000 subs for the end of this year. That'd be brilliant. I would love to get monetized by next year. We'll see what happens. I was going to be working that. That would be a dream come true. I always love YouTube and that. I love it a lot. I don't watch anything else. I don't watch TV much, like cable and all that stuff. I have a little bit of Hulu and that, but normally YouTube and the creators on YouTube are so beautiful that you can look up anything. And if you guys want to check someone out, check out Dr. Wolfula. He has over 100K subs, but he's been doing this for over 10 years now, and going on 11. He does horror movies and that, but he's got a cool costume. He's got a wolf hat on and that, and like a wolf mask and that. He has a really cool ass voice. And the way he talks about things, one of the things you want to see, Thanksgiving. Look up Thanksgiving on his channel, Dr. Wolfula. I love that guy a lot. Give him praise. He doesn't do sponsors. He doesn't do all that other stuff and that, because he doesn't. He does purely by monetization and by Patreon and that, because he doesn't want to have anything interrupt his stuff. And he does like sell his t-shirts and that, but that's what everybody does. Amazing. Look up Thanksgiving on his channel, Dr. Wolfula. And just the first like 5 or 6 minutes, it's fucking funny shit. Anyway, I'm gonna let you guys go on that. You guys have a wonderful night. Love goes to each one of you, even the haters out there. And it's time for us to love each other and get past what's happening, because we can do better together than apart. You guys have a good one.